What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the PO Garage. Tonight we are going to be taking off the carburetor on the Big Red 200 ES and rebuilding it. Here's just some basic tools you'll need: Phillips 8mm and 10mm. Obviously, pop off your seat. This holds on your gas tank. It's a 10mm. Take it out. I like to put the bolts back where I take them out from so I don't lose them. Your intake manifold boot, I believe, is an 8, and Honda is super chill, and they have this little hole right there. I don't know if you guys can see down in there, but right there's the Phillips screw. Okay, take your little 8. I need to order a new intake boot because that's all cracked. Whoops. For the time being, I may have to just silicone it. Alright, so right here, that 8mm bolt was stripped, so I realized I needed to remove the carb from the intake manifold boot, which required me removing the air box. Could not get any wrench or socket to fit in there. This nut right here is in my hand. That's a 10mm. There's 2 of those. Make sure you remove those as well. Right here, remove your slide. The spring and needle and everything will come out. Pay attention to the side that the long skinny slot is on and the larger short rectangle. That rectangle side, I believe, is on the side where your right foot would go, right above the brake pedal. Okay, so right here, remove your air box lid, your air filter, and if you do have all the screws, you will have 4 10mm screws holding that air box on. 2 in the back near the battery tray, and 2 in the front. Okay, so next you're going to want to push through the 2 rubber boots going into the air box. They can be a pain in the ass, but you can get it done. Use a screwdriver if you need to. Remove the side plastic. Whatever works, just be careful you don't pop any holes in it. I totally forgot to mention to you that you need to also remove your choke cable. So all you do is remove that little screw, and you'll see that drops down, gives you slack, should give you slack to pull out. Come on, come on, you little bastard. It's easier with 2 hands, guys. Now you gotta just wiggle her out. Ooh, now that I got a lip, I'm gonna take my needle nose. And there we go. Alright, now, finally, after a lot of distractions, you can remove the carburetor. She's home free. Make sure you put something in this hole to block it off. Right here you got your float, your pilot jet, your main jet. So disassemble. I'll pop out this little pin. That holds your float on. Oh shit, where'd that come out of?
That's right, that goes in there. Don't lose that part. You need it. This slides off like so. Oh, she's in there. There's your main jet. Basically, all these holes, you want to make sure they're clear and you can see through them. It's got a lot of corrosion on it. No big deal. Let's take out the pilot jet. Should probably use a real flathead here, but this one works. This is your throttle adjustment screw you need to remove. So this little deal, you just gotta twist it out, threads in and out. It's kind of gunked up, so I had to use pliers. Take out this screw. We'll remove this gasket. So what I like to do with my carburetors is soak them in some chem dip. I just picked this up at AutoZone. I'll soak it probably for 3 to 4 hours. All we're going to do is put the pieces in there. Whoops. All the little ones as well. Pilot jet, main jet, and this guy. So alright guys, it's a hell of a lot cleaner on the inside. I put my new pilot one in, the main jet, it's all cleared out. And remember, make sure the holes are good. Now for this little stuff, I just had this on my shelf. It works. You can use any carb cleaning product there is out there. Just going to take it, wipe down the float pretty good. Alright guys, time to put the float back in. But before that, we need to take this little guy, forget what it's called, but you'll see there's a little lip on it. That slides underneath your float, and then you set the whole thing in there. If it'll go in, of course not. There we go. Then once that's all lined up, put your pin in, and boom, there's your float. Alright, this new guy came like this with a little rubber protector over the needle. Put this guy back in his home. There we go. I slid this guy on. Sorry, has swap batteries on the GoPro. So got the lower bowl. Let's put in our new gasket. Now this little doohickey. Now pretty much we just line it up, drop her on. Tight, tight, tight. We got our new O-ring for this guy. Push it in. And there we go. That's really all to a carb rebuild.
Just reverse the steps, put the carb back on, you'll be amazed.